Hello, everybody. My name's Kenneth, and today we're going to talk about the story called The Roman Fight. This includes one person called James. This person had a very weak, and I mean very weak strength. He could only hit a wall with this much force, like beep, only this much. And his bones were at least thin, very thin, like the size of your finger, this thin, and he his whole body was thin, and even one slightest punch would push him away. So he said that I want to do the Roman fight. I want to become the king. If I beat all three levels and I become the king of this city, I've always dreamed of that, and I will always become that one, which I always want to. So he asked his mom if he could go there, and then his mother said that how can you go there? You're barely even a human. You're like your skull is like your whole body is being shown underneath your skin. How will you be able to fight the three biggest warriors? How? Then Jack's John said that with smartness, with my brain, I will be able to. Then the mother said, "Okay, but if you get hurt this time, then I will immediately cancel whatever Roman fight you're gonna do next time." So he said, "Yes, but just give me at least 28 days, or maybe actually 30 days, and I'll improve my strength to a normal human being size." So the mother gave him 30 days. And after that, after being like 30 days, he hasn't even grown so much. The mother thinks that, maybe the boy hasn't actually grown so much. Maybe he's just the same thing, just with a tiny bit bigger arms, maybe. So when he finally came, like the mother heard stomping very loudly, like, and then he thought it was one of the big giants patrolling, until the door was pushed open by the tiniest push, like beep, and the door went flying. Then the mother saw her own son, which is actually behind a warrior, the greatest warrior. And the son has not even changed one single bit. He's just the same one, just his skin has grown a tiny bit bigger. And then his mother saying, I thought you were the giant. Then the boy said that, I got lost while I was doing training. This is day three only, so I thought maybe I could walk around or run around since I'm very fast. So then I accidentally got lost in the forest, and I got lost in the river, and then I got lost in the city, and then I got lost in the farm, and then I actually got lost in the city again. So then the mother said, "It's fine. At least you wait. How did you go through every single one?" And then John said, "It was a long story short. I managed to get through all of them. I don't know how. I just managed to. Since I'm thin, I can go through small gaps." So the mother said, "Okay, I'm giving you 30 days. You have to improve a lot." Then James fixed his body, grew muscles, ate better food, ate like started practicing harder, ran around the city first 3 times, then 4 times, then 5 times, then 6 times, then seven, then 8, then 9, then 10 times every day, until it reached to 20 times every day. Then she heard heavy stomping again, like, but it was happening like some type of parade, and then she opened the door even though there was no door, it was not fixed yet, but she still opened it, and then she saw her own son, as big as a boulder, like as big as her house. And then she said, are you my son? And then the son said, yeah. It was so, the sound was so loud it just shook the building. And then the mother said, whoa, I think you're too strong, that your vocal cords are just humongously grown. Then James said that, I think I didn't practice that much. Today's day 10, and I barely did anything besides just running around a lot. So my legs have grown even bigger. So, oh, I think you were just doing pillow armor and said, yeah, I was. I was just doing running around. And I was also studying, by the way, so I can fool the fool the attackers since they're all about fighting only. So they never think through the problem. So I think through it, and then I'll just trap them somewhere where they cannot get out of. So the mother said, "Okay, you still have 20 days left, so hurry up." So the boy kept practicing even more smartness, running, pull-ups, every type of thing that makes your arms stronger. Until at day 29, she heard, like, she saw through the window, and this is the road, and it was so bended down, at least till this much. Like, it was so bended down, just how an elephant just stepped on it before just going away. Then she saw her own son just walking down the street as heavy as ever, bending the street area, bending the road every which way whatsoever. The cars were just getting stuck in it. People were just tripping over them, getting hurt, and the son didn't hear anything because he was too big, and because of his steps, he couldn't hear anything. Besides just making a stomp sound always. And then the mother said, "Stop!" But the boy heard like a small villager sound, and then the mother said, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" Then the boy finally heard it and looked down and said, "Mom, I didn't see you from here. Are you a small villager complaining about the damage on the road?" "My bad, it's just been day 29. I've been practicing a lot." "So now can I go for the big fight?" "Of course you can. Get to that Coliseum right now to show your strength." So the boy said, "Really? I can go there?" "Yes, but you need some armor, and I mean actually not this much armor for a normal person. At least the size of you are this much size." So the boy said, "Oh, I don't think so. I need armor. The sword that the people carry for the fights, they'll just do this much of damage on me, on the legs, on the hands, whatever. I can just pick them up and just say, 'Oh, such a good person,' and throw them on the ground until they're unconscious. So I don't have to think through logically. I can just pick up one another. But what if there's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 of them? Then how will you do it? I'll kick them, move my body around just like how I'm just partying everywhere. Oh, but won't your strength just slowly decrease until you become smaller and smaller and smaller until you become the normal size? Then the mother said, then James said, "No, it's fine, I'll manage it." Then the king saw this, and the king said, "Let's do 10 levels instead of 3. I don't care how many, it's gonna be 10 because this guy over there is literally super duper big." So the whole army prepared, and I mean at least the whole army, half of the army. The army is actually like 20, like there's actually 50 group of people, at least 100 groups of people in that army in a group, one group into 20. So 100, I don't know how many are there, but like there's a lot. The whole army prepared to fight them, but he didn't want to destroy the whole army, and then he just, at the first round, the king let out 50 people, and the Colosseum was already overfilled. So he started kicking, punching. As soon as he just let out a small, this much, one person went flying out of the Colosseum before hitting the wall completely. So then every other survivor was running like, "No, no, 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 I'm not fighting that guy ever again," and started running away. Just like scaredy cats. Round one was completed, now round two is coming. Instead of 50, now there's 60, but with 30 lions. And since lions will make the person even smaller, so he started kicking even more, punching even more, like, yeah, 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 yeah. And then all the lions just went flying above and before hitting the ground and landing on soldiers, like, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, ow. Oh. Then everybody ran with their lines and saying, "Don't worry, I'll survive, and I'll make you survive also," before running away. So far, 5 rounds have been cleared by the giant, And he said, "Yeah, yeah, I will be the strongest one out of all of you. No one will stop me." So then the king said, I will. So then instead of lions, instead of his army, he let out his 70 people, 60 lions, tigers, rhinos, elephants, and 50 Vikings, and a few archers, sword fighters, a few cannons everywhere. And it's gonna happen till half of it till round 9. Then round 10 is even much worse. So then he was fighting, but he got hurt by the cannons while singing, "Ow! Ow! Oh, that hurts. My strength's decreasing very fast." And he started punching, smashing everything as much as he got, slapping them away like this. Wait, 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 wait. Ah! Most of them got hurt at the cannons because they were made out of metal. So then he said, "Ah, ah, ha, yeah. No one will, ow, no one will beat me. Ow, ow, oh my god. I am the strongest out of all of you." So then the mother said, "Stop, stop, stop." And the king was saying, "Is that his mother? Why is she saying stop, stop?" Then James said, "Mother, what are you doing? You will get hurt." Then she said, "Stop!" Every single person just went flying out of the Colosseum. Like, oh, crashing into cannons, archers everywhere. So then James said, "You have superpowers?" Then the mother said, "No." I just screamed as loud as I can because of my vocal cords of awfulness. The people just went flying away. I don't know how, they just went flying away. So then James said, "I have to win this fight and I can be the king and I can upgrade all the damages that the old king never did and never fixed actually." So then the mother said, "No, you're not gonna become the king." "Excuse me?" James said. "Why? You talking back to me?" "Enough of that. Because if you become the king, first of all, you will have to sit in the rain all day long because you're a giant. And if you don't go back to your normal self in the next 24 hours, which is the next 48 hours, which is tomorrow and day after tomorrow, you will remain like this forever, and I mean actually forever. If you don't do it before the timer ends." Then James got so worried that he only had 2 days. Then he said, "It's fine, I'll just make everybody hit me for like 14 hours until I become the halfway smaller, like this much small." So then Amanda said, "It won't work at all. It'll take like 24 hours each just for you to turn small again." But it is valid if you're a tiny bit bigger than your normal size. So James said, "Okay, okay, okay, okay. People just hit me, whatever you can, just hit me. I will just turn small before." He started losing very much strength, started getting smaller and smaller each time. And then his voice started getting weaker and weaker. And at round 10, he was the same size as last time. But he used all of his strength, slapped his hand, and started rubbing them as fast as he can. Electricity blew out of his hands and electrocution. And then he said, "Sha, sha, pya." Soldiers started vibrating along like, "Oh," and everybody started running while getting tasered like, and everybody said, "Please stop, stop, it hurts." And then he let out his final trick and said, "Everybody, I'm sorry, but I have to let out all my strength." And he just shot the most powerful wave ever. Like every single person in the Colosseum, sorry, every single person in the Colosseum went flying like, wait, whoa, and started falling down on the ground, landing in houses, damaging the roofs and all. And then the king, who's the most biggest person ever at his normal size, started flying away like, oh, oh, it didn't barely hurt. But in the rule book it said that whoever moves the king out of his position will become the new king. And he specifically did that. Now his powers are completely gone. So he grabbed the crown and put it on his head and said, I'm the new king. So then, after that, he said that everybody started celebrating, how he's the new king. And then they started a huge feast that happened for 2 days. So, for now, at the end of the story, I hope you like it. Please like, share, and subscribe. For now, goodbye.